Against
All I got from the United Nations was an escalator that on the way up stopped right in the middle. If the First Lady wasn't in great shape, she would have fallen. But she's in great shape. We're both in good shape. We both stood. And then a teleprompter that didn't work. These are the two things I got from the United Nations, a bad escalator and a bad teleprompter. That whoever's operating this teleprompter is in big trouble. As far as I'm concerned, frankly, looking at
Two things I got from the UK, a bad escalator and a bad teleprompter. Trump's words spark global attention. When former US President Donald Trump takes the stage, one thing is always guaranteed: people will talk about what he says long after the spotlight fades. At a recent event, Trump once again left his audience buzzing when he quipped, "Two things I got from the UK, a bad escalator and a bad teleprompter." The remark, both humorous and critical, has since gone viral, sparking conversations across the Atlantic and fueling fresh debates about his relationship with the United Kingdom. But beyond the punchline, what exactly did Trump mean, and why are people so fascinated by this offhand comment? Trump is no stranger to memorable one-liners. Throughout his political career, he's been known for using colorful phrases, dramatic anecdotes, and sharp humor to capture attention. This particular comment, however, struck a chord because it wasn't just about faulty machines, it was about his complicated and often unpredictable dynamic with the UK. The bad escalator and bad teleprompter are more than just equipment malfunctions. For Trump, they represent the challenges, missteps, and sometimes awkward moments that have defined his high-profile visits overseas. The bad escalator reference likely calls back to moments of public embarrassment or difficulty during his travels, amplified by viral videos and media coverage. Escalators, in Trump's world, are symbolic. After all, his 2015 presidential campaign announcement famously began with him descending a golden escalator in Trump Tower, a moment etched into modern political history. So when he refers to a bad escalator from the UK, it almost feels like a metaphor for a failed grand entrance, a stumble in what should have been a smooth ride. The bad teleprompter line, on the other hand, taps into Trump's complicated relationship with scripted speeches. He has often criticized teleprompters, even while using them, claiming they are unreliable and restrictive. His candid and unscripted style has always been part of his brand, so the idea of a bad teleprompter, provided by the UK, is almost poetic, its technology failing the man who thrives without it. And naturally, the audience laughed, because everyone knows Trump prefers to speak freely rather than be confined to lines scrolling on a screen. But beyond the humor, Trump's words reveal something deeper: his ability to take minor inconveniences and turn them into memorable soundbites that resonate with supporters. His knack for weaving personal anecdotes into broader narratives is part of why his speeches get replayed, analyzed, and debated endlessly. Even a comment about escalators and teleprompters becomes a window into his worldview. Critics argue that Trump uses such humor to distract from serious issues, shifting focus from policy discussions to viral soundbites. Supporters, however, see it as part of his charm, proof that he's unfiltered.